Look closely at the people who rise. Look carefully at the people who stay calm in storms. Look deeply at the people who win without noise. You will notice something magical on their lips. Not excuses, not complaints, not argument, just two things: a smile and silence. That's it. Successful people don't talk too much. They don't explain themselves to everyone. Don't scream their pain to the world. They smile to solve problems and they stay silent to avoid problems. This is not weakness. This is mastery. A smile is not pretending everything is okay. A smile is telling life, I am bigger than this. Silence is not fear. Silence is intelligence saying, not every battle deserves my energy. The world teaches you to react. Successful people learn to respond. When life hits you hard, your first instinct is to complain, but champions smile, because a smile calms the mind, clears the vision, and unlocks solutions. A smiling mind thinks better. A smiling heart feels lighter. A smiling soul sees doors where others see walls. Problems don't disappear because you shout at them. Problems disappear when you face them with calm strength. That smile you carry in pressure. It confuses your obstacles. It weakens your fear. It tells your problem, you are temporary. I am permanent. Now listen carefully. Not every thought needs a voice. Not every insult needs a reply. Not every misunderstanding needs an explanation. Silence saves energy. Silence protects peace. Silence keeps you focused on growth. Successful people understand a powerful truth. Your silence speaks louder than your arguments. When people try to pull you into drama, stay silent. When they doubt you, stay silent. When they misunderstand you, stay silent. Why? Because results answer better than words ever could. Noise attracts chaos. Silence attracts clarity. A calm person controls the room without speaking. A silent person wins without announcing. Smile because anger destroys your inner balance. Silence because arguments steal your future. Think about it. How many problems were created just because someone spoke too soon? How many relationships broke because silence was not used wisely? How many opportunities were lost because emotions spoke louder than wisdom? Successful people pause, they breathe, they smile, they stay quiet. Then they act with precision. They don't waste words, they invest effort. They don't prove themselves, they improve themselves. A smile keeps your heart clean. Silence keeps your path clear. And remember this, everyone can talk, very few can stay silent. With confidence, everyone can smile when life is easy. Only the strong can smile in pressure. That is why success follows them. When problems come, they smile and think. When negativity comes, they stay silent and move forward. They don't fight every enemy. They don't explain every move. They don't react to every noise. They choose peace over pride, progress over proving, purpose over popularity. Smile not because life is perfect, but because you refuse to let problems control your spirit. Stay silent not because you have nothing to say, but because you know timing is power. Let your smile heal your stress. Let your silence protect your dreams. Talk less, work more, smile always. Stay silent when necessary, because in the end, the loudest success is quiet, the strongest confidence is calm, and the most dangerous person in the room is the one who smiles and says nothing. Keep smiling, keep growing, and let your success do the talking. A smile is not something you wear to fool the world. A smile is something you carry to protect your soul. People think a smile means everything is fine. No, a real smile means you are still standing even when life tried to break you. A smile is not denial of pain. It is dominance over pain. It is you looking at pressure and saying, you don't control me. Successful people understand this secret. They don't smile because life is easy. They smile because they have decided not to let hardship poison their mind. When problems arrive, most people panic. They complain, they react, they lose control, but a smile slows the heart, steadies the breath, and clears the vision. A calm face creates a calm mind. A calm mind finds solutions. That is why a smile is powerful under pressure. It keeps emotions from hijacking. Intelligence, it prevents fear from making decisions for you. When you smile in difficult moments, you send a message to your brain, we are safe, we are capable, we will figure this out. And your mind listens. Stress weakens people who fight it with anger. But stress becomes strength when you face it with composure. A smile turns chaos into clarity. It gives you space to think, to choose wisely, to act with purpose. Look at people who succeed in silence. They smile even when misunderstood. They smile even when tired. They smile even when things don't go their way. Not because they enjoy pain, but because they refuse to surrender their peace. A smile protects your inner world from the outside noise. It stops negativity from entering your heart. It keeps bitterness from taking root in your spirit. Obstacles don't to disappear when you curse them. Obstacles dissolve when you approach them with control and patience. A smiling mindset doesn't ignore reality. It faces reality without fear. It says, yes, this is hard, but I am harder. It says, yes, this hurts, but I am stronger. When you smile, you stop feeding the problem with emotional energy. You take your power back. People who panic create more problems. People who smile create pathways. And here is the truth most people never learn. Your smile affects not only you, but everyone around you. A leader's smile creates confidence. A parent's smile creates safety. A fighter's smile creates fear in the challenge ahead. Because when you smile in difficulty, you become unpredictable. Life doesn't know how to defeat someone who refuses to break inside. A smile is not surrender, it is resistance. It is courage in quiet form. It is strength without noise. So smile not to impress people, but to remind yourself who you are. Smile when things go wrong. Smile when answers are delayed. Smile when the road is heavy. Because the moment you smile, you take control back from the problem. And that is why a smile is not a mask. It is a weapon. A silent, powerful, unbreakable weapon. Silence is often misunderstood. People think that if you don't respond, you are afraid. If you don't speak, you are weak. But the truth is very different. Silence is not weakness, it is wisdom in action. It is emotional intelligence choosing peace over noise, direction over distraction, and growth over ego. Successful people know something most people never learn. Not every thought deserves a voice, and not every situation deserves your reaction. Your word carry energy. And every time you speak without purpose, you leak that energy. Silence, on the other hand, preserves it. It protects your focus. It keeps your mind sharp and your heart calm. Think about how many problems start from unnecessary words. One sentence spoken in anger. One reaction made in emotion. One explanation given to the wrong person. Silence would have saved so much damage. Silence would have kept dignity intact. Silence would have kept the path clear. When you stay silent, you are not surrendering, you are choosing control. You are saying, I don't need to prove myself here. You are telling your mind, this moment does not deserve my peace. That is power. That is maturity. Successful people don't argue with everyone who misunderstands them. They don't respond to every comment, every insult, every doubt. They understand that explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you is a waste of time. Silence becomes their boundary. Silence also sharpens awareness. When you speak less, you observe more. You notice patterns. You understand people's intentions. You hear what is not being said. This awareness gives you an advantage. While others are busy talking, you are learning. While others are reacting, you are preparing. And let's be honest, drama feeds on reaction. The moment you stop reacting, drama starves. Silence breaks cycles. It ends arguments before they begin. It keeps small issues from becoming lifelong wounds. Choosing silence, does not mean you never speak. It means you speak with purpose. When you finally speak, your words carry weight. People listen because you don't talk carelessly. Your silence builds authority. Your calm builds respect. There is also healing in silence. Silence allows emotions to settle. It gives space for clarity. It helps you respond from strength instead of impulse. Many decisions that ruin lives are made in noisy moments. Silence gives you the pause that saves your future. Growth requires focus, and focus requires silence. You cannot build your dreams while constantly defending yourself. You cannot move forward while explaining your past. Successful people know this. They protect their energy like it is gold because it is. So remember this. Silence is not losing your voice. Silence is choosing the right moment to use it. Stay quiet when ego wants to shout. Stay calm when emotions want to explode. Let your progress speak. let your results answer. Because in the end, wisdom doesn't shout, wisdom whispers. Success does not begin in your bank account, your degree, or your title. It begins in the smallest place people ignore: your self-control. More specifically, it begins with what you allow to come out of your mouth. Because the truth is simple and powerful. When you control your lips, you start controlling your life. Most people lose opportunities not because they are incapable, but because they react without thinking. A single sentence spoken in anger can destroy you. Hours of hard work. A careless reply can close doors that were about to open. Successful people understand this deeply. They don't let every emotion speak. They pause, they breathe, they choose. A smile and silence are not habits, they are decisions. Decisions made in moments when emotions want to take control. When someone insults you, your ego wants to reply. When life pressures you, your fear wants to complain. But mastery is saying, I will not let this moment define me. That pause, that control is where power is born. When you discipline your mouth, your mind becomes calm. And when your mind is calm, your actions become precise. You stop wasting energy on arguments that don't matter. You stop explaining yourself to people who are committed to misunderstanding you. You stop reacting, and you start responding with purpose. A disciplined mouth saves you from unnecessary battles. It keeps your vision clear. It protects your peace. Silence allows you to listen more, observe more, and learn more. While others are busy talking, you are quietly understanding the room. While others are reacting emotionally, you are planning strategically. This is how destiny is shaped. Quietly, consistently, intentionally. When you control your emotions, your actions gain weight. Every step becomes deliberate. Every word becomes valuable. People begin to respect you not because you are loud, but because you are composed. Not because you argue, but because you act. A smile in difficult times, SHOW strength. It tells your problems, you don't own me. It keeps your spirit light even when the journey is heavy. That smile keeps your heart from turning bitter and your mind from turning dark. And that matters because bitterness blocks growth and clarity fuels success. Remember this, life will test you, provoke you, and challenge you. But not every test needs a response. Not every challenge needs noise. Sometimes the strongest move is silence, and the smartest response is a calm smile. When you master your lips, you master your reactions. When you master your reactions, you master your decisions. And when you master your decisions, you shape your destiny. An unstoppable life is not built by loud voices or constant explanation. It is built by emotional discipline, calm confidence, and quiet consistency. Control your lips. Protect your peace. Let your actions speak so loudly that your silence becomes your signature. That is real power. That is how success is truly created.